So guys, today we are going to be reacting to the brand new Anime Last Stand World 2 log leak as well as their brand new trailer. This update is absolutely insane guys, with new currency, a new godly rarity, a new game mode, new mechanics and just so much more. So without further ado guys, like the video if you want to hear from me more on Anime Last Stand, and without further ado let's get straight on into the log leak. So the first couple bullet points here, we have a new currency and new banner 3. Now I'm assuming this new currency is going to be for the banner 3, which is actually really cool in my opinion. It's a new thing to grind. I personally feel like emeralds are quite easy to get, and the banner system in Anime Last Stand is also not my favorite, whilst it does have its positives in the fact that you can wait until you want the unit that's in the banner, you know, and it's guaranteed. I also kind of feel like I like the randomness of having advanced rates to go ahead and get the unit shown, but you might have a chance to get another unit instead or something like that. But the main one I think for me, there's a couple. The new godly rarity sounds absolutely insane. Of course we have like the secret units, which I can't actually remember what they're called off the top of my head. I think they're called ultimate units. But a new godly one sounds absolutely insane. I can't wait to try and start grinding these godly rarities because they sound absolutely awesome. We have a new game mode called the Elemental Caverns. I'm not part of the content creator in the Discord, so I don't get access to the leak, so unfortunately I have no idea what that's going to be. They have done an elemental rework, so I'm assuming that potentially you have to fight against specific elemental types, and so you have to build a team that's like strong against the element that you're sort of going up against. That could be something potentially what they're talking about. But there's also a new mechanic called souls. Now this is probably something to do with anime defenders, if I'm not gonna lie, because they have spirits or spirit orbs, and they essentially give your unit extra damage, or they give you like cool passive abilities on your units that you can roll for. Now this one sounds very similar with souls, and I'm not against that. I think that's cool. Any other cool type of mechanic or feature within a tower defense game that you can roll for, I think is really cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that has in stock. They've got a new crafting user interface and area for the new rarity, so that's kind of cool. So it's going to have its own, its own little place to go ahead and craft the new godly rarities. That sounds really cool. 15 new units, 3 new story modes. So the 15 new units, you get to see some of them in the trailer, which is really nice. I don't know who any of them are though. I'm going to be real with you. 3 new story modes, though. That's really nice. That's more things to grind. Although the 3 new story modes, I don't know exactly what that's referring to. Maybe to go ahead and get these godly units, or to craft the new items. If it was 3 new story maps, I would understand what that meant, but modes, not 100% sure. A new AFK area. I don't really AFK in the game much at all. I know the one at the moment gives you like gems, and potentially gives you capsules and stuff like that. So maybe there's like a whole area that you can AFK in now, which gives you enhanced rates or something. I'm not 100% sure. The leaderboard rewards, that's coming, which is really nice. So we're going to be able to go ahead and get like the Sasuke and the other Naruto capsules. We're finally going to be able to open them if you're on the dragon side, and if you manage to get top 100. Movement system revamp is really nice. I'm guessing you're going to be able to do some dashes or something like that just to increase your movement speed, because yeah, doing the sprinting all the time when I play anime defenders and then I hop back onto Anime Last Stand, I do feel like that the movement is kind of slow and you can't get around quickly enough. So the new movement system revamp is going to be coming very handy. You can also Game Pass gift, which is kind of cool, although I've never purchased anything in Anime Last Stand. Like my account that you guys see me playing on is completely free to play, but I think having a Game Pass gifting mechanic is kind of cool. Daily infinite mode quest, that's kind of nice, although there are already infinite mode quests on there, but of course they're not daily, so being able to get extra rerolls or potential materials is really cool. What I found is that this Dragon vs Hunter game mode or event made me grind the game so much more, and because of that I was getting so many new materials. I got probably like 400 rerolls from doing all of the Dragon vs Hunter quests, and that's because it was getting you to do so many things like raids and stuff like that. So I think having daily infinite mode quests is a W. 2 times speed on all modes, it's also very nice. Don't know if you've ever tried to go through a story or a new story mode and it's so slow because it's not 2x speed or 1.5x. That's really nice. And you can also get a 3 times x speed on a game pass, which is, I mean, that's a W. I might have to purchase that one because that is really cool, but I can't imagine. I hope it doesn't go like an all-star tower defense where it just becomes so incredibly laggy that the monsters are leaking through and then they suddenly disappear. So hopefully there's not too many like issues with that. in terms of optimization. Infinity Castle rebalanced. I mean, maybe they've made it a little bit easier in the later stages. One new enemy class, which is I guess kind of like an element type. The elemental rework, as I stated before, which is kind of cool. So I think they're like trying to push this. So like your units, if one of them's a fire type and it goes against like a leaf type, it's going to do more damage to it. I can kind of see where they're going with that, but honestly, at the same time, I'm not really that bothered about it. I like to use the units I use because one, they're already pretty good, or I like them from like a personal level. If they look cool, if they're from an anime that I like, if they have cool effects, you know, I don't see myself necessarily changing my units or my roster depending on what the element the enemy is, unless it becomes so overpowered or like so worth doing, then I guess I would have to. But I don't know, I guess it makes you use different types of units and not just keep grinding or using the same ones over and over. But at the same time, like, I don't really mind that. And to get into the world 2, you actually have to do a challenge, an entry challenge, and if you fail it, I'm guessing you're not getting in. So people, it's advised to start grinding and try and get as good as possible for this new world 2 entry, because yeah, if you are not strong enough, you're not getting in, bro. I think this is a really nice update. I reckon this is their biggest that they've ever done, and I think it's a W one. I think what they're doing is really cool. They definitely haven't given up on Anime Last Stand, and for like the right reasons as well. As I said, I still very much enjoy playing the game. I play it probably on as much as I do Anime Defenders, and I just do prefer Anime Last Stand for a few different reasons. But the fact that they're continuing to update the game, they know that it has potential. I think it's really good, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this World 2 update, man. It comes out this Saturday, which is the 20th of July, so literally tomorrow it comes out. The new Godly Rarity sounds absolutely awesome. But guys, let me know in the comment section down below if you are hyped for this update. Like the video, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.